Hello and welcome to Greetingstar. I'm so glad you could join me today. I have two cards for you today that would be perfect for a young niece or nephew, or of course any playful adult would enjoy getting these cards too. So let's get started. So I've just cut down these 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper, so you can see here I only have half of them, and I'm trimming this black one down because it's going to be my mat. But I don't like wasting paper, so I just used my die to cut that center portion out, since that's going to be covered by this pink paper. And I'm using this Cricut Cuttlebug embossing folder to put some texture on that. And I thought at first that I might use this cute little pink flower. This is from a Spellbinders set. All of the supplies that I use in the video will be linked down below if you're interested in getting them. This is a rub-on that I purchased at the Dollar Tree, and I just used that same die set to cut out this circle, and I'm just going to use my little scraper tool here to put that on this little yellow piece of paper, cardstock, and I'm going to pop that on there. But I'm thinking that I want a different color for that flower, so I'm not real certain about that, and later on you'll see that. So I'm just going to adhere that mat to the front of my card here using some double-sided adhesive. And once I get that done, I'm going to go ahead and try out a couple of different colors for that flower. I just wasn't sure about that. That was really pretty if you want to give it to an adult, but for a child it didn't really, in my mind, it didn't fit. So I'm making this card for someone who's younger, so I wanted to go ahead and make it fit. That's sweet too. It would work, but I just wanted it to be more playful, especially since you can see these stickers here. They have a lot of bright colors and lines and designs and so on and so forth. So I kind of thought that green there was a little more playful, and also the green is farther away from red on the color wheel, so you're going to get more contrast with that. And usually when you're making things for children, high contrast is something that seems to be very fitting for that age group. So anyway, that's kind of what I was going for. But do what you like for whatever purposes you have. So anyway, I'm using this circle here as a guide to place my stickers, my letter stickers. So I've got this placed here, and I'm just going to go ahead and kind of count how many letters and then decide where the placement's going to be. And I thought it would be helpful to go ahead and fold this circle into 4s, so that way I could get it centered over the image and then also get my letters where I want them. Now this is just the process that I used. You can use any process that you like. You can see though one of the things that you want to do is line the first letter, the I, up with the last letter of the word stuck, because I'm going to write the word "I'm stuck on you," because I thought that would be cute with a cactus. So once I get done, I do need to move it over, and luckily these also are from the Dollar Tree, and some of them stick really good and some of them don't stick so good. So I do go ahead and add some Tombow Mono to them. So you can see that K there, it's not quite even with the I, and I kind of want, if like you draw a straight line, you want it to be a little bit on that line. That makes it look a little more straight and even and just sort of balanced better. So now you can see that if you draw a straight line, it's pretty much on the same line. So with this O, I want to turn it so that it's not straight up and down. I just want it a little bit on the diagonal, so that way it looks like it's going around the circle. And for some reason I put that Y up a little higher than when I took it off. I had to adjust the word on, but it still works. It's not a problem. And then I decided that I wanted to change the colors, because I wasn't happy that the S and the T and the C and the word stuck were all the same, red or pink, but that's what I had in the stickers, so that's what I had to use. But that looks really cute. I just love the way that turned out. It's great for someone, and you can see here that I am going back and adding some Tombow Mono because I want those to stay on the card. And I do that with all of them, but I'm not going to show you every single one. That would be boring. So now I'm going to decorate the inside of the card. And while I was playing around with the colors that I wanted for the front of the card, I cut these two out, and I thought, well, that'd be great for the inside. So I cut 2 more circles out, and I'm going to place some more of these rub-ons on those circles. And this time I'm going to use the pretty little florals, because that works perfectly for the recipient being a female. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down. And that looks so cute, I think. And since I'm using a colored background, if I used white, the images would probably be a little bit more vibrant and pop. But since I used yellow, the colors aren't so bright. So I went ahead and used a Zig Wink of Stella to brighten them up. And then I'm also using a Sakura, that's a Sakura souffle pin for the center of that flower there. I just wanted that center to look a little more detailed. So this is the Zig Wink of Stella that's going to sort of help the image stand out a little bit better. Can't really see it on camera, but in person it really does a good job of that. So now I'm just going to adhere these down to my card and then place those yellow centers in a moment. And pretty soon I'm going to write a greeting for the inside of the card as well. It's just a one word to finish up what I'm saying on the outside. So I'm using these Kelly Creates brush markers, and I'm going to write the word sweetie. I'm stuck on you, sweetie. So I think that's perfect. And I got these at Tuesday morning, but they're also available on Amazon. And then I decided to put an exclamation mark. And that's it for the first card. And I thought, you know, since I'm making one with those stickers and I like the idea of this, I thought I would make one for a boy. So I chose to use some different stickers for a boy and some different colors. I'm using this green and this tan, and I'm just trimming this down. This green is going to be the matte, and the tan is going to be the front panel. So I'm just trimming that down to be 1/4 of an inch smaller than this card size, which is 4 1/4 by 5.5. So once that's done, I'm going to find the center of this tan cardstock, so that way I can place my stickers and make them look even and so on and so forth. So I'm just going to draw those lines as a guide, and then I'll erase them when I'm done placing the stickers. And isn't that strange how optically that looked like when the ruler was down, it looked like it was not going to be centered, but when I lifted the ruler you could see that it was perfectly centered. That's so funny. Our eyes play tricks on us with optical illusions. So I'm just putting down the same words. I'm stuck on you, and so I'm just picking out which letters I want based on, you know, I mean, I don't have complete freedom in my choices. I have to go with what's on the sticker sheet there, but I thought that putting that cactus in there for the letter U would be perfect. I'm stuck on you. I love that a lot. That's sweet. And then once I get these letters placed, I do go ahead and start erasing. I have to erase for that O because I don't want the pencil mark there between the O. So now I'm ready to adhere my sweet little cactus. Now the thing is when I put it down, a little bit of it didn't stick, so I'm just using my marker to fix that. Just draw the line straight, and I don't think you can even tell now. And then I went ahead and used this green Wink of Stella marker to color in the lines on the flower pot because, again, it had come up a little bit when I was placing it. And then that T got a little bit folded at the top, so I had to fix that. So these are fairly easy cards to make. I hope that you enjoyed watching today, and I hope you give it a try. Now for this one, I didn't think it looked finished, so I decided to go ahead and draw some lines around the outside edge. And I went over it twice just to give it kind of a, you know, that wonky look. And then I drew some straight lines around it and put that little apostrophe there. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the inside. I'm going to write the word cutie. This is for a boy, but the word cutie is for anyone, but that's what I thought would be cool. And then I'm going to use some of these, the rest of these cactus, a couple of them, for the inside of the card. And just put those down straight on the card. I'm not going to use any other paper like I did on the other one. And once that's finished, I'm going to go ahead and to sort of make the inside tie in with the outside, I'm going to trace those around with a square and put the lines in. That looks very much like the cactus prickly. So those are my cards for today. I hope you had fun watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.